bybayreviews.com.au, and today I'm reviewing the Baby Jogger City Select 2011, and I've also got the double kit here to show you as well. Now this is a great pram to use as a single pram, but it can also be converted and really comes out and stands out on its own as soon as you go to use it as a doubles pram. You have 16 different configurations that you can use this pram with the seats. They can go forwards, backwards, face you, face the world. There's a car seat adapter that you can put to it. There's a bassinet attachment that you can also get. So the options are endless with this pram. Baby Jogger have also really thought about things for families and giving you a lot of flexibility even in the handlebar. It's telescoping. To actually telescope out, there's this grey button here, and you just push that out and it clicks in to the different heights. That's full extension. So at full extension, it's at 105 centimeters off the ground from the floor. So that's really quite a tall handlebar. At the lower setting, it's 98 centimeters. Something that sets this stroller apart is the actual brake is up here on the handlebar. It's a two-step brake. You have to pull up on these two little finger bits in either side. You pull up and then put down. To engage a brake, you don't need to pull anything up. It's just a matter of pushing the actual brake up. Baby Jogger are great when it comes to their canopies, and they haven't let us down when it comes to the City Select. They've given us again the full coverage canopy. 3 panels to cover baby. It also has the magnetic peekaboo window, which is fantastic because it won't wake a sleeping baby. It's nice and quiet. Another awesome feature that they offer with the sun canopy is 2 positions. This is actually on the highest setting, but you can see that there's a space here when you want to drop it down to the lower position. So it's just when you've got the taller child who might need that extra headspace, you then put your canopy up to the next level. Now the drivability of the Baby Jogger City Mini is fantastic for a double stroller. It's got a nice wide base, big wheels, we've got suspension. It turns really nicely for a double pram. Out walking, it's fantastic. I have not hit a surface it couldn't handle. It is really great and it's a really smooth ride for baby. This is actually a two-handed fold. Now the idea is you put your hands into the grip and you actually just pull up and the pram goes down. So you just pull up, both sides activate, and that's it, we're folded. Now it doesn't have an auto lock, but it does have a manual latch that you can flip over here to lock the pram. To unfold the pram, it's simply just a matter of undoing the latch, and you're ready to go. Now the actual folded dimensions of the pram, we have 83 centimeters long, it is 65.5 centimeters wide, and it's 32 centimeters deep when you've got it folded. It's a very flat fold for a double pram. That's obviously not with the double seat on, it's just with the single seat. Now when it's fully assembled, the single pram, the length, is 110 centimeters long. It's the same, it's 65.5 centimeters wide, and the height, as I said, we go from 98 centimeters to 105.5 centimeters, depending on how high you want your handle. Now when you have the double kit does sit on the front and you do extend out, and as I mentioned before, it does get a little longer. It gets 134.5 centimeters long. The weight of the pram is 12.7 kilos as a single and 15 kilos as a double. Now there are many accessories available just as all Baby Joggers. So the accessories available, we have a bassinet that can clip to the frame, rain covers, cup holders, a belly bar or bumper bar, a child tray, travel bags, a toddler board, and a parent console that you can sit across the front. Even as a single, you've actually got 2 levels that you can have the single seat at, so it gives you flexibility even when you're using it for your first. So you've got this is set at the lower level, and up here you've actually got another setting where you can actually just push in these 2 grey buttons, the seat pops out, and you just pop it into the next level up. Hear that click and it's in place and you're ready to go. Now we're going to put it into the doubles mode so that you can see how it works. So you come down to the front here and you've got these 2 plastic bits here, and you just push in these side buttons and they pop out, and you just keep those somewhere safe obviously. And what you do is when you buy your second seat, you also get the adapters, which are these here, and then you just put the right, left is on there so you can't get confused. and that's how the adapters sit on. And then the second seat, which we can just clip to the front. There we go, and we're now in doubles mode. Really quick, really simple. Now, another thing to note is that they actually did an update. So the pram came out in 2010, and by 2011 they decided to do an update on the seat. So the 2010 seat is actually the smaller one here is probably good is the 2010, and you notice that the actual padding goes this way, or the stitching. The harness has the white writing. The seat is a little bit softer, it actually doesn't have a board in it. And the back seat here is the 2011. So the actual stripes run down this way now, so the stitching, it's actually a little bit more padded. They've added more depth to the seat. 1.5 inches they say, so 4.5 centimetres approximately they've actually added to the seat, so you've got a bit more leg room there. And they've also removed the diamond colour, and they've also introduced the fantastic emerald, which is purple, which I just love. I think it's a fantastic colour. An accessory that is available is the car seat adapter. It fits such capsules such as the Peak Progeo Viaggio, the Safe and Sound Unity, and the Maxi Cozy. The Baby Joggers City Select seat has quite a few different features, so we'll just have a look at some of those, but start out with the dimensions. The seat width for bottom is 29.2 centimetres wide. It's 47 centimetres from the seat here to just to the back of the seat. However, when you've actually got the hood extended from the seat to the top of the hood, it's 53.3 centimetres, so that's pretty decent. The seat depth, being that it's being increased with the 2011 model, is now 23 centimetres deep, and as I mentioned, you've got that harder board. It actually has an adjustable footwell, so this is a full extension, but if you've got a smaller baby, you can actually just adjust it by pushing the 2 buttons in here and pushing it up to the next level. Now the seat recline works by a little handle that sits at the back here, and you just basically squeeze that up and the seat itself turns from these clips here. You have 4 positions. So this is the full upright. This is this next one down. Third and last, which is almost full flat recline. The great feature with both seats is both of them recline 4 different positions and either way. So you can have the 2 seats together and you can have both of your babies sleeping at the same time. That's the great thing, is sometimes the second seat on a double pram doesn't actually recline, where this way both babies can be asleep at the same time. In saying that, even though they say there's 16 different configurations, there's only a few ways that you can have both seats so that they could both recline at the same time. Now the Baby Jogger City Select harness is a 5-point adjustable padded harness, and it's just a simple matter of clicking the 2 ends into the main piece. There's no jigsaw puzzles here. So they just clip in, and then to undo you just squeeze these 2 buttons here. To adjust the height, it's great, simple to do. You don't need to rev the actual harness at all. It's a matter of just unclipping the clips at the top here and just moving it down a run whenever you need to. So there's no, as I said, re-threading of the harness. Now the wheels on the Baby Jogger City Select are a forever air, which means you never need to pump these babies up, which is a really handy feature. Now the front tyres, they have suspension, so they are quite good to use, and they are lockable. Just by moving this lever across, you've now locked that into place. To remove the wheel, it's also quite simple. There's a grey button at the top, you just push that and the actual wheel will pop out. So very simple, and then just push to put it back in. The front wheels are 20 centimetres, so now the back wheels are 30.5 centimetres, so these are your big boys. Again, really easy to remove by just lifting up this, pushing down on that lever and pulling the tyre out. So really simple to change or take off if you need to put it in a travel bag or to reassemble to put the kids back in the pram. Another great selling feature that really makes the Baby Jogger stand out above some of its other competitors is its storage. Now it has a fantastic large storage bag underneath, and even when you fit the second seat on, the second seat sits independent and it's not, the second passenger is not actually sitting in your storage bag. So you still have plenty of storage on board. You've actually got these zippers down the front, and it's a mesh bag at the front so that you can have easy access. Now, as I said, this footwell can come up, so if you need to get in and pop all the shopping in there, that's a lot of storage right there. Now, if that wasn't enough, and you really had a lot of other things, on the back of each seat, independently, the single and the double, you've actually got another mesh pocket. So a good quick throw the keys in, throw the wallet in. So they've given you lots of storage in the back here. The sides on these are like the new City Mini, where they're all elasticized. So even trying to get into the sides here, you can easily access things because they're nice and easy. Again, you can see everything because it's mesh. And you've just got fantastic storage on this stroller, which is always a thing when you've got 2 kids.
And here's our 2.5-year-old Tester just showing the size she has remaining in the seat. And our 8-month-old Tester also showing his size in the seat. Here's some of the double configurations. The maximum weight per seat is 20.5 kilos. It's suitable from 6 months up unless you buy the bassinet attachment, which is sold separately. The pram also gets the big tick for the small boot approved pram, even with the double seat. It fits comfortably inside.
And now for a mum's take on the Baby Jogger City Select. This is a fantastic pram. You have so many options, using it as a single and as a double. The storage is fantastic. They do have a lot of accessories that go along. The bassinet attachment that they recommend goes from 0 to 6 months is also a great addition. It would also be great to see if Baby Jogger could do their own custom sunshade / bug cover. I think this is a fantastic pram. I highly recommend it for families who want the flexibility of using it as a single and a double, because it doesn't always have to be in the double configuration. The airless tires mean it's a great pram to push. It's really nice on those long walks. It is a little on the heavier side, but it does pack down nice and flat for those smaller boots. So a lot of options with this one, and definitely a pram you should consider if you're looking for a pram that you can go from one child to have the longevity when you have your next child. And make sure you subscribe to our website so you can be kept up to date with our latest reviews, our competitions, and baby product notifications. The recommended retail price for the Baby Jogger City Select is $899.95. The second seat with the adapters is a recommended retail price of $249.95. And that's the review for the Baby Jogger City Select. And I'm Christy from rockabyebaby.reviews.com.au.